Hey guys, this is It's Everywhere with another Battlefield 3 commentary. This time I'm going to be using the SG-553 with the Engineer class. And me and my friend Happily Touched, who I know in real life, his name's Zaven, we're going to be taking out a lot of tanks and showing you guys some really good teamwork. And although he isn't actually commentating with me, you can tell that he is a pretty good team player, and he always changes his gamer tag to different things, so I never really know who I'm playing with until about 5 minutes into it. However, they're all pretty funny gamer tags, and if he's willing to spend the money on that, I think it's well worth it, because it always keeps me entertained to see different humorous gamer tags. And as you can tell from his gamer tag and my gamer tag, we can play the objective and win games, but at the same time have a little bit of fun with it. And that really comes out when I play with friends that I know from school, which is why I try to play with friends from school more than anything else. And although, actually we don't go to school anymore, but together, but you guys probably don't care about that at all. And you might if I end up getting more popular on YouTube, but as of now it's like 3 people watching my videos, but I am okay with that. So as you can see, we take out another tank. He's on one side, I'm on the other, firing at him. He gets taken out, and I rush after the LAV to get a little bit of revenge on it. I hit it one more time, it gets disabled. He decides to spawn as a support class with C4 to try set up traps for the tanks, as well as have me distract a few of them while he can go up behind him. He gets killed, and I quickly take out his killer. And right up here, jump into this room, barely notice that guy. He tries to drop shot me, and he probably could have had me if he hadn't done that. However, I'm not complaining about that. So I just come up on the roof, take a good look around, make sure to mark some people, start getting sniped at, so I quickly duck behind cover again and rush down the stairs. So I'd like to talk a little bit about playing with friends from school, or playing with, even friends that you just met over Xbox Live. And I'd say that that's my preferred way to play. It just makes it a lot more fun, and you end up getting a lot more done because you have a better time talking to them and stuff. For example, right up here, I about to reload, quickly switch back, try to take the guy out, toss an nade, can't quite make it, and I call for help. He comes up, and although my grenade did end up killing the guy, Zaven did help me out quite a bit, and went up there, and you can see that it's always nice to have someone getting your back and tossing you ammo when you ask, like he just did. And I actually haven't played with Zaven in quite a bit, due to him not having an Xbox for a while. However, you don't just have to have one person that you play with. Usually I play with Wesnader or someone, or Cycluso, So you just have a lot of people that you can play with, and that makes it a lot better, especially when you can have everyone online at the same time, have an entire squad working together, which I know you all think is like the only way to play, is to have a full squad working together. But I decided to put this video out there to show that, even a 2-person squad can make a huge difference. And, although it is a lot harder to keep objectives disarmed and stuff, or keeping them armed if you're attacking, it's a lot harder to do that with only 2 people as opposed to 4. But it's still, you can still win games pretty easily, as you will end up seeing in this video. So I see that my teammates really need help on objective B. I rush up here, kill one guy, and you're about to see on my mini-map that definitely not a safe area to be in. There's about 4 or 5 guys around the objective. But I just spawn in a tank real fast. I'm going to speed up part of the video. Kind of like I cut out the beginning half of the video because pretty much I needed to save on space. And we were both AFK for a little bit there, so I figured I'd cut right to the good part and stuff that I could actually commentate on. So up here again, he spawns Engineer to help repair me, which is always essential in a tank, to have someone to repair you. And even though I was at very low health, and this tank had first couple shots on me, I will still end up taking it out, and That is all thanks to having an engineer repairing you. And you can see they did have someone in their tank as well. However, they were not an engineer, so they could not repair the person. So basically, at this point, I'm only watching Objective B because A was taken out already. Because the enemy actually was very good, and you can see that they have quite a few people constantly rushing the objective. As you can see here, they also constantly rush my tank. I called out to Zaven to start repairing the tank, and I'd try jump around and kill the guy attacking him, but I was a little late on it, and it still worked out pretty well. And he's always willing to, you know, die for the cause every now and then, if it's something like that. And, you know, that's always a good team member, someone that's willing to, you know, sacrifice himself for a tank or something. And, you know, we all have to remember that it can't always be one person constantly sacrificing himself for it, though. Right up here, more people with RPGs keep on hitting me. So I'm basically just trying to keep them at bay for a little bit, you know, shooting around them, keeping them suppressed. I believe tanks do suppress infantry, if I'm not mistaken. And also I'm just trying to stay alive at the same time, not attack too much, and, you know, pretty much trying to find a good spot that I can go in. But a lot of them kept on hiding behind the bus there. As you can see, I just killed one guy, and that's always difficult to be in a tank when there's people coming from two sides of an object like they were on the bus. Luckily, a good random happens to show up and starts going in there to clean it out, and I start working on this really irritating SOFLAM over there, even though it wasn't really doing much. Right up here, they all start flanking from my right-hand side, and you can see that there are just tons of them up there, and our guys are firing RPGs, keeping it suppressed with LMGs, you know, basically everything they have. Our entire team's trying to keep them down. And before I could really help them out that much, an enemy tank shows up all the way down, and we kind of have a long-range battle there, and then it backs off. And this is really difficult to have, you know, enemies coming from both sides, or, you know, multiple sides at the same time, because then you have to make sure to watch, you know, like I'm doing right here, I have to watch my right side, and then I also have to worry about a tank coming around. And both sides are, you know, just hammering me with rockets or tank shells and stuff. And I'm pretty much just trying to keep them all off B. And it actually works pretty well, surprisingly. I thought I was going to die a couple times there, just because the sheer amount of people, you know, shooting shit at me. And here, you know, tank comes back around the corner again. I guess he found an engineer or something to help him out. And then I have to work on two infantry, who also come around a different corner. But, you know, after all that, the smoke is, you know, hovering over B, and it seems that everything worked out well, and right about here I actually realized, you know, hey, we might win this objective thanks to, you know, good teamwork amongst my my squad, me and Zaven, and as well as our entire team. All the randoms actually were pretty good, and, you know, that's always helpful just to have people that even if you're not talking to them, they're still trying to help you out, and they all you know, try to fight for the same cause, which is, you know, kind of what all FPSs should be like, is having everyone on your team all trying to have the same objective and actually caring about it. So over here, you know, we're all going around the building trying to clear it. I go off one side, they go on the other, and that just shows even more, you know, the teamwork that was involved in this game. Right here, I'm just, you know, sitting around the corner a bit. I end up getting killed after I take out two guys. And I get a really lucky spawn right here. Knife a guy, and the game is coming to an end. And I notice that, so I just, you know, try to pick off a couple more guys before I go. Try to get one last guy with my pistol. I have to back off. Luckily, Zaven spawned on me, and he cleans off the last few guys, and, you know, that's always nice to have a squad that's willing to spawn on you and, you know, get you out of deep shit like that. So make sure to rate, comment, and if you liked it, subscribe.